Hello everyone, and welcome back to Old School RuneScape. Now, I've been busy in Varlamore enjoying the Gemstone Crab. It's gotten me 80 attack and 75 defense, and I was able to liquidate a few pieces of junk in my bank and get a Dragonfire Shield, so finally I'm a little less newbie. Still pretty newbie, but it feels like a big step. And it's a pretty big upgrade stats-wise with that +7 strength and significantly better defense. So I'm happy with it. Anyway, today we are going to be doing another quest, the Shadows of Custodia, which I believe there is going to be a piece of paper in this pub. And we need to look at that. That's quite a few missing people. Looks like some of these have been here for a while. I wonder if anyone around here knows more about this. Alright, well, we can talk to Marcus. Hello there, do you have a moment to talk? I suppose so. Do you know much about the missing people? Only what I've heard around the place. That funny guy by the sea keeps suggesting they're being taken in the night, which is absurd, really. Funny guy by the sea? He's always going on about strange people coming in the night, but no one would dare do that with the Ints around. It's a load of rubbish. So you don't think it's possible? It would take a lot of things happening right before my eyes for me to even consider it. Well, what do you think is happening, then? I think that some of them are accidents. Others might just be leaving. No suspicion of anything else? Like what, murder? I'm not sure who would want to kill folk around here. We're a tight community. Thanks for the help, I guess. Alright, so we need to find this guy by the sea. Where is he at, though? Let's see. Ictus is northeast of the sawmill. Where is the sawmill at? I don't know. Which one of these buildings is a sawmill? That. Well, I mean, I would assume he'd be near the sea, personally. That's what I would assume. We can look around, I guess. And of course, by look around, I mean we're standing right next to the sawmill, apparently. I just had to take a second to look, not on the map, because for some reason I didn't see it on the map. But it's right there. And he is, well, I just saw him a second ago. There he is. He walked out of range while I was talking. Not often someone comes out to speak to me. What do you want? I'm investigating the missing people. Do you know anything about them? Oh yes, yes indeed. They were taken by the Night People. The Night People? Yes, I hear them in the dark. They think they're quiet, but not to me. I can hear them scrape against the wooden walls. Could that not just be a dog scratching at a post? Does a dog walk on 2 legs? One of the Ints, then? An Int wouldn't go around scraping against things. They're far too careful for that. I don't think... Oh, I see what you're doing. You're just another who wants to laugh at me. You'll all see soon enough. Okay, I think I'll leave you to it. That's right, be gone with you. Alright. Well, that didn't really help us too much. We have an idea that they walk on 2 legs, I guess. The Night People. Anyway, I know I'm supposed to talk to somebody around here. Probably these people. Excuse me, I'm looking into the... Turn around. Walk out. Wait, Please, nobody's looking at anything. Just leave us. But I'm trying to find the missing people. Prove it. What do you know? Exactly. Now go. Well, that didn't help much. What else can we go? That's weird. I guess I need to talk to more people. I've talked to the people I thought I was supposed to talk to, but it's apparently not enough. So I will talk to the bartender next. About the missing people. Ah, looking to find them, are you? That's right. What can you tell me about them? Not a lot. Couple of kids that have run into trouble on some adventures, no doubt. along with a few adults who decide to slip away in the night. Is that normal around here? Well, we're sat between two sets of mountains, lots of places for accidents to happen. The mountains, right. Is there anyone else who might be more invested in the missing people? Well, those posters aren't putting themselves on the notice board. You'll probably want to find whoever put them there. And you don't know who that is? Some local parents, I think, but many faces come in here. I can't keep track of them all. Now, are you going to buy a drink? No. Alright, maybe that's enough now. Let's try again. Or maybe I talked to Ictus too soon? I don't know. But we'll see if they're happy with me now that I know a little more. You again? We already told you to go away. But I want to help. I'm trying to find the missing people. Prove it. What do you know? Well, I know most of the town has given up on finding them. Most are just dismissing the disappearances, assuming them to have run away or had an accident. However, there are some who think something more sinister is going on. If that's the case, I intend to find out. I'm KaBob, and I promise I'm here to help. You'll find our sons? I'm going to try. Well, I suppose you do at least seem to somewhat care. What do you need from us, KaBob? First up, what can you tell me about the disappearance of your sons? That's the thing, they just seemed to vanish. One moment they were playing upstairs, but the next they'd gone. And you didn't notice anything unusual at all? Nothing really, the only thing that was a bit odd was the Ints. The Ints? Yes, their normal path takes them right past our house, but the night the boys disappeared, they took a different route. It's like they were avoiding something. I see, can I look around the house a little and see if there's any clues as to where your sons went? If you think it will help, then of course. Alright, I guess we go upstairs because that's where they disappeared. Inspect. The frame here has a few scratches on it. There's also a strange sticky red substance. Did something come through the window? Alright, that wasn't the window I thought I was clicking on. Doesn't look like anything is out of place here. What about the other bed? Nope. Is that it? Just the window? Okay, well, I guess I'll go talk to them again. Have you found anything yet? I'm still looking. Okay, that was apparently not enough. Let me see. Alright, we need to inspect this wall here. That's what's next. That's odd. There are more of those scratches going up the wall, along with more of that strange substance. It's not blood. What is it? What do we have here? More of that strange substance. I wonder where it leads. I don't know. Is that something we can follow? Oh, it is. Alright. Where are we going? Oh. We got a plank. I'm gonna walk the plank. Nope. Some fabric. A fishing rod might work. Well, there should be a fishing rod around here somewhere. Let me figure that out. Think near this log, maybe? Yes, there it is. I didn't have a regular fishing rod in my bank for some reason, but I knew there was one around here. Alright. Now this plank is gonna get walked. Alright, we got a bit of fabric. Interesting, I should see if this is from one of our missing people. Alright, let's run back to the house and see if this is one of the kids' shirts. Something, I don't know. What was that? So many animals and things around here. It's a fun place. I really like Varlamore a lot. Have you found anything yet? Yes, do you recognize this scrap of fabric? I followed a trail of, well, I'm not sure what it is. It led from your home to the river, and this was caught on a plank there. One of our sons, Etz, often wears brown, and that looks like, does that mean, it means I have a lead. What direction was this trail going in? Up towards the mountains northwest of here. It might be dangerous, but I think I can explore further. If you're willing to, it would mean everything to us. You're the only one who's actually cared enough to find anything. It's the least I can do. I'll be back once I've discovered more. Alright, well, I guess we will head in that general direction. All these crazy noises in this place, too. They've really done great things with the art style in this game. Alright, so where do you think we go? Into this cave, maybe? Oh, there's more trail. Okay, well that simplifies matters. Okay, it's not that cave. Interesting, that cave has a squeeze option. I wonder where that goes. Let's go on over here and see what we're dealing with. Gosh, you'd think somebody would have noticed this with this many spots all over the place. Apparently not. We got some stags over here. Got a dock. Are we near that one place? No, we're near the Stranglewood. Okay, got some fishing spots. Here's the cave we want. All my run energy to get out here. Oh, there's an alpaca. That's fun. Okay, well, this is something. Are you okay? Can you walk? I think so. I'm not sure if Etz can, though. That's okay. I should be able to carry him. Now let's get out of here. I can't believe you found them. I was very fortunate. They were in a cave in the mountains, but they weren't particularly far inside. Probably using the survival skills I taught them. That's my boys. How are they doing now? They're upstairs recovering. They need some rest, but they'll be okay. That's good to hear, though I'm still worried as to how they ended up there. It's not really the kind of place someone visits, not to mention the strange substance I found. You think they were taken by something? I don't think we can rule it out. Well, they weren't the only ones to disappear. What if you're right? What if there are more people up there? And what if whatever took them comes back? First things first, I need to find out what exactly happened to your sons. Do you think I could ask them about it? Not yet. They need some rest first. In the meantime, you should go and see Ariadna, the guard captain. People can't ignore this now. If something did take our boys, she needs to know about it. You'll find her by the main entrance into town. I'll go and see her. Is there anything else I can be doing to help as well? The boys were upstairs when they disappeared. What if whatever took them climbed our wall and came through the window? If that's the case, we need to stop it happening again. Let's see, I suppose I could take a look at the wall and see if it can be reinforced in some way. If it's not too much trouble, that would mean a lot to us. I'm sure it won't be too much to sort. Right, I'll be back once I've spoken to Captain Ariadna and sorted your wall out. Okay, so we're reinforcing the wall here. That's kind of weird. I would rather put bars on the windows. Now then, how do we reinforce you? Perhaps some maple logs will do the trick? Conveniently, I had maple logs. There we go. That really just makes it easier to climb, but sure. Nobody said that I was a security expert. That's not a skill. There's a skill to bypass security, but not to be good at it. Anyway, I'm assuming the main entrance is over here. I don't actually know what qualifies as the main entrance. Or is it going to be this gate here? Or is it over there? I don't know. I'm going to hope it's this gate. We're looking for... Yeah, there you are, Ariadna. Good day, I'm here about those missing people. Yes, I saw you bringing those boys back into town. Where did you find them? In a cave up in the mountains. Did you see any sign of the other missing people? I'm afraid not, but I intend to ask the boys about them once they've had some time to rest. I'm worried they didn't go up there on their own. There's a chance something might have taken them. Ah, wonderful. This is just what we need. Yes, I must admit the town doesn't seem very well equipped to deal with this sort of thing. Is there anything I can do to help? Well, one of the people who went missing was the local Fletcher. In his absence, our already light supply of longbows has become even lighter. I'm sure I can step in as your Fletcher. New bows, was it? That's right, we typically use willow longbows. We've lost a few experienced archers over the years, so we've tried to make things more approachable and cheaper. Willow, approachable, got it. How many did you need? 4 would keep us comfortable for the time being. I just so happen to have those on hand. Making the most of the woodlands around here, were you? Absolutely. Thank you, traveler. So, you've got the bows. What now? Well, not a lot, really. We'll increase the number of guards posted at the entrances into town, but without knowing what we're looking for, we can't do much else. Right, not quite the solution I was after, but it's a start. I guess I'd better go check in with those boys and see if I can find out more about how they ended up in that cave. Alright, let's head on over here. And do I need to talk before I can go upstairs? Probably. Let's get permission. You're back. How's it going? I've helped Captain Ariadna source some new bows to equip the guards a bit better, and your wall is all sorted as well. Thank you, Ignami. You'll be pleased to hear the boys are feeling a bit better. So I can speak to them now? Yes, but do be patient with them. They still have quite a bit of recovering to do. Alright. You're the one that saved us. Thank you. It's not a problem. I'm just glad you're both okay. If it's alright, I wanted to ask you how you ended up in that cave. I'm hoping it might help me track down the others who are missing. We didn't see any others. It was just us and Antos. Antos? Yes, he makes bows for the guards. We'd see him sometimes when Dad would go with him to the pub, but he wasn't in the pub, he was in the cave. Where? He was deeper inside. Those things, they dragged him away. This isn't good. I need to get back there. Please, find Antos. Alright, well, I guess we're just going back. I feel like I don't have to ask anyone for permission to do that, probably. Where was it again, though? Ah, the main entrance. Duh, I ran through there earlier. Alright, let's get back up there. Alright, and here we are, once again at the cave. Let's go a little deeper and see what we can find. I already see some stuff over here. Alright, we have 2 directions we can go. I'm not sure which direction is preferable, but I would say the one that's not blocked by a rock slide, looking closer. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, the amount of skeletons here is concerning. Hey, there's Antos. What does he say? Antos, are you okay? Behind you. Alright, so this is what we've been dealing with. These very unusual... I don't even know. They're like fawns, but mixed with bunnies, mixed with vampires, mixed with vines, I guess. That's the best way I can describe what I'm seeing here. Either way, they are no match for my newly upgraded combat stats. In fact, we'll whip them a little harder here just to show them what they get for attacking me. I'm hoping to be able to upgrade my weapons soon. The problem is all the upgrades that I would want cost like 20 to 30 million coins, and I spent all of my money getting my shield. So I'm gonna have to figure out a money-making strategy. But I would very much like to have a good weapon to train strength with. I could use my maul, I guess, but I would like to have a better weapon than a whip. And I'm not too keen on degrading weapons, which is very limiting on what I can use. And they drop big bones, but they're not that big, really. I guess they just have thick bones. Alright. I'll take their runes, I guess. That's actually a pretty sizable amount of runes they're dropping. Have they gone? For now, but there could be more. We should get out of here. Thank you, Ignami. I thought I could find out where the people were going. No one else seemed to care. I managed to track those boys here, but then those things. It's okay, Antos. The boys are safe. That's good, but everyone else, look what they did to them. I'm sorry, Antos. We can't help them now, but at least you and the boys are safe. Come on, let's get you home before more of those things arrive. You found Antos! I never thought we'd see him again. What happened? That cave up in the mountains is full of some strange creatures. They were the ones responsible for the disappearances. I see. Did you find anyone else up there? No, at least no one alive, that is. That's unfortunate. Still, from what you've said, I suppose we should be thankful that you found anyone still breathing. Right, time to get to work, I guess. Now that we know about these creatures and where they're coming from, we can hopefully ensure they don't take anyone else. I suspect it's going to require us to establish a constant watch. Not ideal, but doable, especially with these new bows. Anything I can do to help? Well, if you ever fancy heading up there and killing more of those creatures, you won't find me complaining. Apart from that, though, I think you've done all you can. In that case, good luck with it all. Thank you. All the best, traveler. Quest complete. Very nice. So yeah, that's a new Slayer task. Sheldar assigns them, and I think one other Slayer Master does. But yeah, they seem fine. I think there's multiple level variants of them, so they are something you can fight at a variety of different combat levels. They seem pretty decent to me. I'm not sure how valuable their drops are, but it seems okay to me. And hey, Construction 51. Very nice. Now I can make a combat ring. How exciting. But anyway, that's another quest complete. I like these little quests. I wish we could get more little quests like these outside of the big updates. Like, the whole Current area needs lots more quests like this to really feel like a proper part of the game. Because if you think about it, back in 2007, they made the most use of the existing game area. There's so many quests that touch, like Falador, Varrock, Lumbridge, Ardoin, etc. But in these newer areas, outside of these initial quests, it's mostly just the main quest series for the area, and then they move on to making a new area. So it'd be nice to get more stuff like this. More quest series, more little one-offs throughout the development of the game instead of only with release. But regardless, it's great to get a few every once in a while, and I am not complaining. I'll see you guys later. Bye!